It can be hard to find the time to relax. And when we do find the time to relax, it can be difficult to let go of the tension and let ourselves finally relax. So this is a guided relaxation to maybe help you loosen your muscles, relieve the tension, and let yourself go slack. Since this is about relaxation, you'll want to find a comfortable place to sit or maybe lay down, whichever is most comfortable for you. You may fall asleep. You may not. Either is okay. So just relax, sit back or lay down, and listen to the sound of my voice as I try to carry you away to a more relaxing and comfortable place. Are you laying down, sitting down? Are you in a comfortable position? You might find that position becomes less comfortable, and it's okay to shift and move as I speak. There are no rules here. There are no prerequisites. There are no expectations. This is your time to relax. We're going to start with some simple breathing. I find that relaxation begins with breathing. So often our breathing is erratic. It's too fast. It mimics our heart rate. And in order to slow our heart down just a bit, we need to meter and measure our breathing. To do this, we're going to breathe in and breathe out. And once again, we're going to breathe in and then breathe out. And you might count the seconds between breathing in and breathing out. And it might become autonomic as this rhythm envelops you and you adopt it. Slowing your breathing, your heart might pick up at first, but it will slow down. And if it doesn't, that's okay. There are no expectations here, no rules to follow. This is your space to relax and not have to worry. Not have to worry about your breathing. Not have to worry about anything. And once again, we're going to breathe in and then breathe out. Feel that oxygen flowing through you, nice and steady, getting into a rhythm. Rhythm helps with relaxation, like the rhythm of my voice, lulling you into a pattern pattern built on the cadence and the pitch of the way that I speak. Breathing in and breathing out. And now that we're breathing in a more relaxed and measured way, you might notice the tension in your muscles. In fact, you might notice tension you didn't before as you grow closer to relaxation. In order to release that tension, we must know the tension. And so, we can try a progressive muscle relaxation. And this will start in your toes and travel up your feet, into your ankles, up your calves, your knees and thighs, your hips, your back, your stomach and chest, your upper back and shoulders, into your neck and down your arms, up into your head. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up into every single muscle that we can think of, until everyone has more and more reduced tension to help us relax. As we breathe in and out, you've surely found your own rhythm now. And to begin relaxing your muscles, we'll start with the toes. I ask you to squeeze your toes in. Feel the tension. Feel how it feels to pull them in tight and then slowly let them go. And notice the difference of sensation, how it feels to be squeezing them so tight, and how it feels to let that tension go. Feel it simply melt away. And you may instead flex your toes so that they splay out and strain, and you'll notice that strain as tension that you can release back to that relaxed state, back to no tension at all. And as you realize the difference between tension and relaxation, it becomes easier and easier to see and know and feel what it is to relax and what it is to be tense. One more time, curl your toes for me, as tight as you can comfortably manage. We don't want to hurt ourselves. And then let those muscles relax. Let go of the tension. And at this point, you may realize, you may feel the tension that travels up your foot when you did strain your muscles, when you curled your toes. And you can now see where the tension lies in your foot, both your feet. And you're going to want to strain those muscles just a bit, just for a few seconds before you release them again and come back to relaxation, seeing how the tension is released, knowing that you can let it go. We're going to do that one more time, flexing your whole foot, feeling the tension, knowing the tension, and then letting it go, fully relaxed. And as time goes on, you may feel more and more of that tension flow away, melting, dissolving, as you become more and more relaxed than you realized you could be, understanding what it is to lose tension and truly relax. And now we're going to work on our ankles, pulling our feet in to flex those muscles, the Achilles tendon, for instance. And then we're going to let it go, feeling the tension release, feeling more relaxed, feeling all of those chemicals traveling through your nerves, telling your body it's time to relax. And we can't stop right there. We're going to now flex our calves, experience the strain and experience the tension, knowing what it feels like, and knowing that you can now let it go, totally relaxed. And we're going to do that one more time, maybe in a different direction, as long as we're safe and comfortable, not enough to hurt ourselves, but just enough to let it go, relaxing the muscle, letting go of the tension. And you'll see that as we progressively climb up the legs, when you flex one muscle, another follows, as they are like a chain, a series of pulleys, bands that work together. And when one strains, when one experiences tension, the one next to it does too. And so, to relax one is to relax one next to it, and the one next to it, and so on, like dominoes, being pushed over, your relaxation growing deeper and deeper, flexing our calves one more time, feeling how the tension is in our ankles too, maybe our feet, maybe our toes, and then letting it all go, progressively becoming more and more relaxed. And naturally, we must work on the tension in our knees and thighs, flexing them, straining them just a bit, just enough to know the difference between tension and relaxation, and then letting go, falling down into relaxation. No tension, no worries. Your legs don't have to do anything right now. Not thinking about walking or running, just relaxing, sitting down, laying down, no pressure, no need to worry. This is your time to simply relax and enjoy yourself. No need for anything else. And we're going to now strain our thighs and hips, and you'll feel that strain travel up your glutes because it's all connected. And when you release that tension now, you'll feel more and more relaxed. So much of your body now experiencing relaxation, your mind following suit, letting go of thoughts, letting go of worries as you let go of the tension in your muscles, finally able to relax. And you might notice the strain in your abdominals, your stomach, and you can flex that too. Feel the flex, feel the tension, know the tension, and then release and feel the relaxation. Your muscles aren't working. It's not time for them to work. They can just rest and relax. Flexing your stomach once again, pulling it in like a spring, which you can now let go. Totally relaxed. And you can feel that wave of relaxation as your toes become more and more relaxed. You may have forgotten about them completely. That tensionless feeling, that relaxation travels up your feet, into your ankles, up your calves, your thighs and hips, like waves, pushing the tension out, dragging it away, simply melting away so that you can be completely relaxed. Now, flexing the small of your back, your lower back, gently, not enough to hurt. This is about relaxation, knowing the tension, and simply letting it go completely. And it might be difficult, but you get better at it every single time. More and more relaxed every single time. Once again, flexing your lower back, feeling how the tension plays into your glutes, how it travels down your thighs, even around to your stomach, and then letting it go. Realizing that relaxation takes all of your muscles, one by one, in a series. And now you might feel the tension in your chest and your sternum, and instinctually you might flex it. Feel the tension accentuated, able to know it, and then letting it go, letting it melt away. Feeling your breathing and rhythm become automatic. More and more relaxed. And as this relaxation spreads through your body, you realize it becomes easier and easier to relax, to let go of tension, to let your mind drift away. And you may have thoughts, and that's okay. There are no expectations and no rules to relaxation. And if you have a thought that prevents you from relaxing, you can simply observe it and then let it go and come back to the sound of my voice, back to the tension in your chest, flexing and letting go, feeling the difference between tension and relaxation, and letting all of the strain disappear. Now flexing your upper back, your shoulder blades, noticing how the tension climbs up your deltoids as well, your shoulders, even your chest and your neck, and then letting it go, totally relaxed. And that relaxation is infectious, traveling from one muscle to another, bringing you into a state of total relaxation, deeper and deeper than you believed possible or knew that you could before. And since your whole body from the neck down is relaxed, you can feel that wave traveling through you like a gentle pulse of energy, washing away the worries, washing away the tension, helping you simply let go. Breathing in and breathing out. So easy, so rhythmic. The only movement you need is just to breathe through your mouth or through your nose, whichever is more comfortable for you. And if you breathe through your nose, you can feel the air through your nostrils. And if you like, you can concentrate on that feeling. And it might help you keep the rhythm, and it might help you relax. But there's always the sound of my voice to bring you back whenever you need to come back to a relaxing state. Now noticing the tension in your neck, the front and back, perhaps straining your neck back just a bit to study the tension and then let it go. And the neck may be the hardest part to relax, but you know every time you release that tension, the relaxation grows deeper and deeper, and it grows deeper with time as well, letting you simply relax. No tension, no worries. You can simply sit back or lay back. You're comfortable. You're relaxed. And now the tension in your face, you can let that go too. Perhaps you'll scrunch up your face, purse your lips, and then let go, realizing maybe you had tension even in your eyebrows, and now it can finally disappear. All of your muscles from head to toe totally relaxed. Even your ears relaxed. Limp breathing rhythmically, no worries, no tension, just the sound of my voice to lull you into a state of total relaxation, because this is your time to relax, your time to let go. No stress, no strain, no anxiety, no worries. And as you become more and more relaxed, you will notice little sources of tension, little sources of worry, little sources of strain. And you know that if you flex them just a little bit, you can let them go just as easily, experiencing total relaxation that grows deeper and deeper every single second. You're breathing slow and rhythmic, like a natural metronome metering your relaxation. Something you can focus on, something you can know as time passes, and you might not know how much time has passed, and you don't want to know because it's simply not a worry. You are relaxing. You are letting go. Calm, serene, tranquil. And now that you're relaxed, you may more clearly feel your thoughts. Perhaps they are quiet, like an undisturbed pond, but perhaps they are rapid, like a raging river, and either way, your thoughts will come and go, and you can see them and feel them, but there's no need to interact. There's no need to feel bad if you can't control them. There are no rules. There are no expectations. This is your time to relax. Perhaps one thought keeps repeating in your head, and you can take it and look at it, acknowledge it, and then let it go. Let it flow back into the void of your mind, wherever it came from. And you can do this with any thought, realizing that although your thoughts are part of you, you can let them go just as easily, even the intrusive ones. And you may think about something on purpose and then let it go, listening back to the sound of my voice, guiding you through this relaxation, being your metronome like your breathing, slow and steady, just a nice voice speaking into your ears, being that relaxing sound to help you feel no tension, release all strain, experience no stress, relaxation, completely relaxed. And you may be asleep, and you may not be asleep. Either way, I'm here to watch over you, to help you relax, to help relieve the tension, to guide you into simply letting go, totally relaxed, as though you are floating on a gentle river or perhaps a lake. The perfect temperature, you can't even feel the water on your back. And the sun isn't too hot, and it's not too cold, and there's an ever so gentle breeze reminding you that you are simply wavering back and forth on the surface of the water, like floating free in no gravity, totally relaxed. No need to move, no tension, simply drifting through the void of your mind like a field of stars or an emptiness. Nothing to disturb you, nothing to get in the way. You can simply relax. And now that all the tension has left your body and your breathing is rhythmic and deep, and you are flowing on the river of your mind, letting thoughts come and go, sometimes seeing them, acknowledging them, and allowing them to drift away. You can relax and be at peace, serene and tranquil. And I will bid you farewell until next time, as you simply relax.